What if the most beautiful parts of your story are the ones that broke? This isn't just about gold and pottery. It's about the cracks that changed you and how they can shine. Welcome, I'm Ingrid Carlsen, and I am so excited about this video. I'm so glad that you're here, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this one. Today we are going to be talking about the ancient Japanese art of Kintsugi. What it means is gold joinery. The practice was for repairing broken ceramics with a lacquer mixed with powdered either gold, silver, or platinum. And instead of hiding the cracks, this practice is illuminating them and making them the most striking feature on a piece. In the late 15th century in Japan during the Muromachi period, it is a legend that a shogun named Ashikaga Yoshimasa, and please forgive me if I'm pronouncing any of this wrong, broke a beloved tea bowl and sent it over to China for repair. It returned with ugly metal staples, and he was not happy with it, so he asked a Japanese artisan to find a more beautiful solution, and they created kintsugi. The art of kintsugi is taking a lacquer and mixing it with powdered either gold, silver, or sometimes platinum and filling in the breaks. And it made it something that was beautiful and intentional. What is really lovely about this is that instead of looking at a piece as broken or flawed, now they were celebrating those flaws and showing the beauty in it. And over time, it became part of the wabi-sabi philosophy, which embraced imperfection, impertinence, and the beauty in the flawed. And here's where the really beautiful part comes in. It tells us that you are not less because you're broken. The break is a part of your story. It's not something to hide. And restoration can make you more beautiful, not less beautiful, not ugly, not ashamed, but where you can wear it as a honor and a badge of honor. It refuses to discard what's damaged, and it says, let's honor the fracture. Let's glorify the scar. Isn't that beautiful? The thing is that even though this is not from a culture that I come from, where this resonates with me, I mean, are you getting there with me so far? And it's that it speaks the language of my Lord. It's the redemption through the scars. In Isaiah 53:5, it says, but he was pierced for our transgressions. By his wounds, we are healed. Jesus' scars weren't erased by the resurrection. They were glorified. Like gold in kintsugi, they were not hidden, but they're shown as proof of love and restoration. And I don't know about you, but that gives me goosebumps completely. So I was over on YouTube, and on my, I guess, like For You page, I came across a video from Helena Bird where she did this art of kintsugi, and she did a collage with it with paper. And I thought that is such a wonderful idea. I honestly didn't even finish watching the video yet. I ran up to my room and I started playing around with some photos because I thought, wouldn't photos be so beautiful? Especially we might have old heirlooms or maybe found some at estate sales or thrift stores where the photos are damaged. And instead of looking at them as garbage or discarded items, that we could bring them some type of glory and really make them beautiful with these golden scars. So what I did here was I took some photos, and these are all part of my Cordelia kit that I released a couple years ago. I'll have it linked down in the description if you want to check it out. But I took photos from that kit and I tore them apart backwards, or on the back side. That way I could maybe I try not to do the face that much, but I think it would be really beautiful across a face. And then I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to put it back together. And what I have found here is that depending on how much space you leave between the cracks of your torn pieces is how much you're going to get that gold kind of, it looks like puddles of gold in between the tears. It really is so beautiful. And I've said this before with some of my other videos that if you've never done anything or if you've never tried any of my techniques, this is the one to try. And today I want to encourage you to go and try this. It doesn't have to be on a photo. It can be like Helena did with a collage, or it can be anything else that you can think of. I'd love to know your ideas down in the comments. But I love honoring this practice, this philosophy that I think that we can really put into our hearts. And listen, friend, the world says throw it away, but God says give it to me. I will mend it with mercy. I will seal it with grace. Your cracks will shine brighter than your surface ever did. And if that is not reassurance, if that is not love, I don't know what it is. And maybe you were here tonight that you were meant to listen to this, because when I tell you, when I saw it, I instantly had to work on this because it touched my heart. And I started thinking about it, of why it was so meaningful to me. And I just love the correlation between that and my Lord. And I hope that this touches your heart. I had to share a couple more verses with you. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, it says, "My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness." And like a cracked bowl, or in this case, a cracked picture, God's grace doesn't erase our wounds, it fills them. His strength is revealed through our brokenness. And whether you have similar philosophies as I do or beliefs as I do, it doesn't matter. What I want you to get from this video today is that brokenness is not shameful, and scars are not just part of your story, but they're what make your story so beautiful. And in a world where we're saying that if something is damaged or broken, to get rid of it, this is reminding us that imperfection isn't a failure. It's your personal uniqueness. It's what makes you so special. And I'm adamantly sure that if you are seeing this and it did, it was meant for you. This whole process is filled with so much symbolism, and yes, the end result is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love every single one of the photos that I tore up, and that was yesterday. I'm still doing it today. I love it, and I think it would be beautiful to do it with some silver paint and maybe some pewter colored. Just the sky's the limit. But the thing about it is that if we look at this as the break, that's our pain, our loss. The repair is the healing time. It's filled with patience and grace. The gold, it's the redemption. It's the added value through the experience. It's what we're learning and what's molding us to be the person that we are. And that scar is proof of survival and a source of new beauty. That every time you look at it, you know where you were and where you are now. And I think that that is so beautiful and so powerful. I really do hope that you try this method out and research a little bit more on what this philosophy is and where it came from. It was very interesting. I've been online for the last couple days just looking into it. Like I said, a fire was lit under me to create this video, and I really do think that if you stumbled across it, it's 100% for you. So until next time, I just want to tell you, I thank you so much for being here. I thank you for all of your love and your support, for all of your words of encouragement. I cannot ever put into words how much they mean to me. One of a creator that I follow that I've followed for a long time, James Burke, just announced that he is closing down his business, which is so bittersweet. He is following his dream, which is amazing. But it was really sad. But at the end, he really says, like, people say that this little world that's online, it's just an online set of friends, and it's so much more. And I couldn't agree with James anymore. I thank you guys for everything. And really, truly, I couldn't be here without you. Until next time, love you. Bye.